up, guys? Brain01 here, and you know what time it's for. Chapter 143 of Black Clover. And as soon as I saw the title, I am positively giddy. The Magic Emperor versus the White Knight Demon Eyes Leader. We got the setup last week. We found out that William Vengeance is actually Light in disguise. This is crazy. I was losing my shit last week. I cannot wait to see what goes down this week. Going off with this time, I think we're going to get the fight between Light and Julius. So we're actually going to see Julius fighting. This is huge. This is going to be the first time we actually see him in action. And it gets a very formidable foe in Light. So Light is quite strong himself. So the only question I'm going to have to ask is, it's going to be interesting to see because Light did technically lose to Yami, right? Yami with his dark magic, Yami did put a big hit on him and did damage him quite badly before the three eyes basically appeared. Fana, Better, and Liar. For those three turned up to save him. So yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm hype as all hell because I'm like, it's gonna be good, but at the same time I'm kind of like, I don't know, could Yami be as powerful as Julius? Yeah, I don't expect. I expect like the captain to be here. Like Emperor Julius is here, the captains, and then obviously the next ranks and yada yada yada. So I'm really curious about how this is going to play out. I can't wait. Anyway, guys, I'm mumbling on for way too long. Let's get into this chapter. I am Light, leader of the White Knights Demon Eyes. Confrontation, Chapter 143, the Magic Emperor versus the White Knight Demon Eyes Leader. For two souls to be in one body, you are not the you once were. Okay? So, it appears it wasn't through magic, but how did you remove the scar? That scar was a curse this body had inherited from its mother's family. Okay? Human curses like that have no connection to me, you see. Okay, so the scar was a curse. Okay, so that explains the curse on William Vengeance's face. It was a curse. I hate humans, but William, he was different. So he came to take joint ownership of this body. Okay. So that kind of explaining why Light and William were in the same body. Despite him being human, he came to grips with and understood my thoughts. Okay. These irrepressible feelings, rage, sorrow, hatred. Alright, so Light is getting like full and intense. There is only one way to eradicate these boiling hot emotions. As expected, his goal is revenge on humans. If he acquires the magic stone, he'll be able to do just that. William also understood that. That's why he let me meet you like this. Okay? So we're getting a little bit of feedback of how Light and William came to be together. Excuse me. How Light and William came to be... Oh, bloody hell, I got the hiccups. How Light and William came to be one. And basically, that William understood Light's feelings. You possess the remaining magic stones, don't you? That is the safest place for them to be, after all. Okay, so we know Julius has 2 of them, which we see there. When I get those magic stones, we will finally be able to realize our long-standing desire. So it looks like the Light's going to be getting serious. So the only thing that was kind of worrying me is because Light did take on Yami and Asta a long time ago, quite a while ago. Back when they first appeared, Light and Yami did fight, and Yami did basically defeat him. But I think here, we didn't actually get to see all of what Light is truly capable. Even though he let off some pretty massive attacks, I think now he's actually being serious because he's actually doing his hair up. So I think Light didn't show his full strength. Either that, or maybe he was in a weakened state, or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just trying to think how can he be on Julius's level? That's what I'm trying to estimate here. Because if he lost to Yami, and Yami's powerful, we know this. That's obvious. The question is going to be, how does he compare to Julius, and how does Julius compare to the rest of the Magic Knight captains? Because so far, we've only ever seen him use a spell once, and even then, it wasn't much. Okay, because from memory, he uses like time magic or something along those lines, so something very different. Okay, William, you are a kind human. There was another person inside of you, and you treasured him. That was your kindness again, wasn't it? So this is Julius thinking about William Vengeance, the Golden Dawn captain. It is my duty to stop the one you think so fondly of. You are cheering me on. I will win. Alright, so he's basically talking to Light, but he's actually talking to William who's on the inside. No, you are the one who will die. So Light's brought out his book. So it looks like we'll be able to get into it. Alright, we're getting into it. We're getting into the match. We're getting into a fight. In this land, you, as the strongest Magic Knight and the Magic Emperor, should take responsibility for the entire Clover Kingdom's humans and their sins. So he's like, he's summed up all his light, because we know he uses light magic. Alright, he's launching him at Julius. Mana Zone, Chronostasis, Foresight. Ooh, alright, so we're starting to see what Julius can do. The translation note, Julius says Chronostasis Grigora. Here, which translates to Chronostratus quickly in Greek. Okay? Light may be the fastest of all magic types, but that doesn't mean it can defend against it. Okay? How far though? I wonder. So it looks like he's right in, he's going in for like a chop type thing. The Magic Emperor can control the flow of time. He can restrict the flow of time, accelerate, and annihilate it. He wields that power that can kill in one blow. But this is fate. I can feel it. Ironically, I was born with light magic. So it looks like he's got like a sword of light, and it looks like he's going to try to slash through Julius, and we get a little bit of an explanation of Julius's power. Basically, he controls the flow of time. He can slow it, make it go faster, or just completely destroy it altogether. Alright. Alright. And the only thing that can oppose time is light. Alright, so basically we get a bit of a reference that the only thing that can oppose time is light. Okay. The technique Magic Emperor Julius is using is a combination of Mana Zone and the acceleration of time. By accelerating the surrounding mana time, one can read the future flow of mana in a very short glimpse into the future. But you can read future attacks. So this is explaining what he's doing. He's basically dodging, accelerating time, making himself faster, so he can see into the future and dodge it, basically. That's why I've been saying I believe I can overcome you. Right, so he's gotten behind him. Looks like he's going to try going. We've got Julius. He's like, Alright, so we've got a building completely shattering. Got them just landing. Alright, so it looks like he hit Julius. Looks like he hit him. Looks like Light managed to get the first hit. Even if you can read the future, it seems there's still a limit to how fast you can dodge. It's been a while since you've been wounded, hasn't it, Magic Emperor? So he's got a bit of blood here. Yes, it seems so. Even though I've stolen the futures from so many humans, it's been a while since I've seen my own blood. I can see your time manipulation magic has reached its limit. Okay. The essence of my time-stealing magic is the time I stole is stored away and I am able to use it whenever I please. It's quite a burden, really. Alright, so his magic is time stealing. I was born with magic that steals the future. But as Magic Emperor, I am to create the future with no discrimination. Until that future comes, I will not die. He reversed time and healed his wounds. Oh, alright, so he reversed it. So, yeah, I didn't even notice. He didn't have no blood. So he reversed time, healed his wounds. So he can actually heal himself as well. So the only way to beat him is you literally need to kill him, like instant kill. A future with no discrimination against humans. Discrimination against humans. So it's come from Light. He's kind of smiling, smirking. Is a futile dream. He says attacking him once again. And Light's like, I have him. He's got behind him once again. What? He read the future so quickly. So Julius is behind Light now. What's going to happen? He's turning around and he's just watching him. Light's going in. I've already seen your future. You will not win against me. The apex of true strength. Black Clover, chapter 143. End. Oh, dude. This is pretty tight shit. But anyway, guys, let's jump straight into the review. Alright, guys. So, chapter 143 of Black Clover. We got the start of the fight between Light and Julius. We got to basically find out what Julius's power is. It's not as what we thought at the beginning of the chapter, what Light thought, where he can manipulate time, speed it up, slow it down, and not. No, he steals time. So basically, he will steal the people he has killed. He might have killed them ahead of time, ahead of when they were meant to die. He has stolen that time, and that's his life force. So he can then use that time to either pause it, speed it up, whatever he so chooses to do. And we found that Light actually did manage to land a hit on him. And he's like, and Julius like, it has been quite some time since I've seen my own blood. So that's just showing how strong this guy Julius is. Then we see him reverse time, which basically heals his wounds. So he's completely fully fit again. Alright, and then we got the whole thing of Light then going in once again, moving it like really quick, like kind of Dragon Ball Z speed, like and jumping all over the place. Light manages to get behind him. He's like, yes, I finally got him. Next thing you know, bang, Julius is standing behind him. He's like, I've already seen your future. You will not win against me. And you got Light kind of freaking out, like, okay, what the hell's going on here? Like, this guy's no joke. I thought I could take this guy on, but he's no joke. So, and then we got at the end, the apex of true strength. This entire time, we only ever saw Julius use one spell, and that was, I'm going to just jump back to it, Mana Zone, Chronostasis, Foresight. But the translation note says, Julius says Chronostasis Grigora, here which translates to Chronostasis quickly in Greek. Right, so that's the only spell we actually get cast. Besides Light starting, but we don't actually see what that attack is. I think it's like Light Magic Mana Swords or something like that. So we don't really see anything. That's the only spell that we actually see, get launched. When I say launched, I mean like that they actually say the name of the spell. Besides that, we don't really see much else, and it's only just the start of the fight. And pretty much Julius saying, "Oi, dude, don't fuck with me. I'm not trying. Yeah, you managed to cut me. Good for you, but I'm not quite trying it. This now." So I don't think Julius was serious at first. He was kind of just testing him, but now at the end of this chapter, it looks like, especially in this final panel, Julius like, so I've already seen your future, and you will not win against me. It looks like Julius is about to get serious. So I think Light's gone in quite serious to try and legit take him out. And Julius kind of tested him at first, and now he's like, you know what? No, I'm done. You want to kill me? Bring it. I'm coming after you. I'm taking your life now. Light's an elf. Elf lives for hundreds and hundreds of years. Imagine the amount of power Julius can gain by killing Light. It's pretty big, yeah? So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out next week. I can't wait. I know you guys can't wait either. The excitement's real, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to next week's chapter. I'm looking forward to it. Overall, for this chapter, the art was solid. We got a bit of progression. We got the start of the fight between Julius and Light. I was super hyped when I read this chapter. Not the greatest start to the fight, but still entertaining. I'm looking forward to next week to see what Julius is going to be doing, how Light's going to counter it, and then how this battle is going to and fro. How long is this fight going to be? I'm still curious about what's going on with Mary Leona against Lyra. There's still a lot of things that I wanted to know and what I want to see what's happening. So that's why overall for this chapter, I'm going to give it 3 stars. Good chapter. Not great. Better than average, but I'm looking forward to next week. I think next week's going to be even more intense, a lot more dramatic. Last week was pretty hype as hell because, finding out that William Vengeance is also Light. That was pretty epic. We got the start of the fight this week. Next week, I'm hoping we're going to continue the fight and see more. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I really want to see. But until then, guys, that's pretty much it. Anyway, guys, that is all for me. Let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought of the chapter. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, smash that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. And of course, hit that little bell. It'll let you know every time I upload. And as always, I'm Free01. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys with another live reaction and review. Peace.
Run away!